Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, Slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams, and much more. Namaskaram. Today in Ayiram Namangal, Ayiram Gunangal, we will have the artham of Slokam 14 of Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam. रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं दीपत्यादिगुणात्मकं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिम्
सर्वगः सर्वविद्भानुर्विश्वक्सेनो जनार्दनः वेदो वेदविदव्यङ्गो वेदाङ्गो वेदवित्कविः.
From the previous slokam, Mahatapaha, we started experiencing the four vyuha forms of Sri Mahavishnu. They are Samkarshana, Vasudeva, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. In the coming namas, these forms are indicated. The first nama in Slokam 14 is Sarvagaha. He has the strength to absorb everything that is annihilated. Whatever he destroys, he absorbs all of that. That is why he is called Sarvagaha. In this role, he is Samkarshana. This is the attribute of Balam of the 6 gunas which we have seen. Sarvagaha is described as a form of Samkarshana, where everything that is annihilated, Bhagavan is able to swallow. And the nama for this is Sarvagaya Namaha. The next nama is Sarvavit. Sarva is all encompassing or everything, and with is to know or knowledge. Bhagavan is a knower of everything. He is omniscient. This describes his Pradyumna form. So he is Sarvavit. He knows a way to retrieve everything that has been absorbed him in the Sankarshana form. So in the Sankarshana form, he absorbs everything, and in the Pradyumna form, he knows a way to retrieve everything. So he is a Sarvajnani or Sarvavit. Sarvavite Namaha. In the Pradyumna form, he is also Banuhu. Now, the next nama is Banuhu. He remains unchanged, described creating everything in the Pradyumna form. So, he is the creator in the Pradyumna form, and even though he creates so many things which are part of himself, he does not change. He remains the same. It is his viryam or the strength which keeps him unchanged. So he is known as Bhanuhu. Bhanave Namaha is the nama. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15, verse 12, Lord Krishna says how he is Bhanuhu, or he is the sun, the brilliance of the sun. Bhanuhu and Aditya are the same. Yad Aditya Gatam Tejo Jagat Pasyate Kilam. Yad Chandramasi Yad Chagnav Tat Tejo Vidhi Mamakam. I am the brilliance of the sun that lights up the solar system. I am also the radiance of the moon and fire. This is what is said by Bhagavan about Sri Krishna, about himself in Bhagavad Gita. The fourth nama in the 14th slokam is Vishwaksena. Now we are seeing the protector. We saw the annihilator or the destroyer in Sankarshana. In Pradyumna, we saw the creator Now in Vishwaksena we are seeing the protector. He protects all the beings as Aniruddha. And here he is referred to as the Shakti. The guna of Shakti or Tejas is seen here. These are the two special characteristics of the Aniruddha Vyuha form. Of the two, Shakti is the power to project, to protect. Tejas is the splendor of Vishwaksena. That is why in temples we see the Vishwaksena. They are the protectors. Bhagavan himself stands there as protectors. Vishwaksenaya Namaha. Next we see is Janardana. Janardana is one who destroys the enemies who are a hindrance to his protecting his devotees. Bhagavan has the biggest duty to protect his devotees. And if there is any hindrance that comes in his way of protecting his devotees, he destroys them completely. This, the second quality of Tejas. In the previous one, we saw how Shakti is used in Aniruddha form, and here it is a Tejas in the same Aniruddha form. We see Bhagavan is called Janardana, and he accomplishes his work all by himself and does not need any help. He is the all-powerful Supreme who can do anything by destroying anything that comes in his way to protect his devotees in particular. Janardanaya Namaha. The quality of Bhagavan to protect his devotees is very well seen in the Krishna Avatara. When Indra was not worshipped as usual, as Krishna said, Indra need not be worshipped when I am here. And on hearing this, when people did not worship him, Indra made Varuna to pour or incessant rain to pour, and everybody did not know what to do. And what little Krishna did was he lifted the Govardhanagiri and held it in his little finger, and under that whole mountain, Govardhana mountain, he brought all of the people, everything that was in Gokulam, and made sure they were all protected. And Indra stopped the rain and came and fell at the feet of Lord Krishna and asked for pardon when everything stopped and came back to normalcy. So, this is how we see in this Aniruddha form how he is the protector and he protects all his devotees without any hindrance in between. There are three Janardana Swami temples, what we will see here, which are beautiful and which are well known. Varkala in Kerala, Janardana Swami is an Abhimanasthalam. It has been spoken about in the Itihasas and Puranas. Srimantur, Karnataka has a beautiful Janardana Swami temple. And in Yarmal, Karnataka also, there is a beautiful Janardana Swami temples. Om Namo Janardanaya Namaha. Now we see Veda. He is the one who makes people with physical body, with senses, both the Jnanendriyam and Karmendriyam. And with those senses, he gives us the knowledge that we have to go back to him. So the very thought of our Sharanagati itself comes from the senses that Bhagavan has given us. He created Brahma and gave him the Vedas, the knowledge. So he is a creator of not only the people, he is the creator of the universe, he is also the creator of Brahma and gave him the knowledge of the Vedas. So he is Veda, Vedaya Namaha. He is Vedavit. Veda is Vedas and with this knowledge. He has complete knowledge of the Vedas without a doubt. As said by, he himself has said it in Bhagavad Gita. He is the creator of the Veda and he is the propounder of the Veda. So obviously he has complete knowledge of the Vedas. So he is Vedavit. Vedavite Namaha. In chapter 15, verse 15 of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivostomattaha smritir jnanam apohanam cha vedascha sarvairaham eva veda vedantakrit vedavideva chaham. I reside in the hearts of people and give them memory and knowledge. I also give them forgetfulness. I am responsible for all of this and I am spoken of in the Vedas. I am the author and the knower of the Vedas. This is said by Bhagavan Sri Krishna to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. He is filled with 6 parts of the Vedas or Vedangams. Siksha, Vyakaranam, Chandas, Niruttam, Jyotisham and Kalpam. These are the 6 parts of the Vedas and he is filled with them. So he is called Avyangaya Namaha is the Nama. Next one is Vedango. He has Veda as parts of his body. He already said that he is filled with the Vedas and his various parts of the body also represent the Vedas. Just as one understands Atma through one's body, Bhagavan is understood through the Vedas. Since he controls the Vedas, he has the ability to use it as a tool. So his Vedanga Nama is Vedangaya Namaha. Now the Nama Vedavit is repeated here. He makes people practice Dharma as prescribed in the Vedas and he takes that as worship. He does it in the form of Pradyumna. Pradyumna has Sankam, Gada, Padmam and Chakram. So he is Pradyumna and he is Vedavit and he makes people practice the Dharma. He shows in the Ramavataram, he showed us what is Dharma. And even in Krishnavataram, he showed us what is right, how to do the right things. So he is Vedavit. Vedavite Namaha. In Ramayanam, when Vibhishana, the brother of Ravana, comes and asks for Sharanagati to Rama, his associates Sugriva and others refuse to accept that, having a sort of a doubt that maybe he is coming from the enemy camp as a spy, and so they dissuade Rama from giving abhayam to Vibhishana or protecting him. But Rama says, Sakrudeva prapannaya tavasmi iti cha yachate abhayam sarvabhutebhyo dadamyatat Vratam Mama. It is my vow that one does not have to say, "Oh Rama, I'm yours," and all that. The moment they say Rama, that itself is enough for me to take them into my fold and protect him and remove all their fears. So I will go ahead and protect Vibhishana, Shranagati, and he tells them to go and fetch Vibhishana. Such is the Dharmatma as Rama. He does as he vows. Whatever he says he will do, he does it in action. And they are all the righteous things to be done. The last Nama in Slokam 14 is Kavihi. He is one who sees everything and has knowledge about everything. This is happening even though he is invisible to humans. We all must have heard others say that, or even we say sometimes, everything is seen by Bhagavan. So whether somebody does right or not, it is up to them. Bhagavan knows what to do. So he has knowledge about everything, even though he does not, even though we are not able to see him as humans, but he has knowledge about every single thing that is happening anywhere, wherever it is. So he is Kavihi because he knows everything. To summarize, Slokam 14, Bhagavan is all pervasive. He has supreme knowledge. He is a Sarvajnani, knows everything. He has undiminished effulgence, even though he creates so many things. He is the protector. He destroys all enemies without any help who come in the way of his protecting his devotees. He is a knowledge giver and he gives knowledge to both Brahma, even. He has the Vedas as parts of his body. He is the propounder and controller of the Vedas and can be understood by knowing the Vedas. He is the teacher of the Dharma. He knows everything, even though he cannot be seen by us humans. He sees everything and he knows everything. This brings us to the end of Slokam 14. See you all in Slokam 15.